So what happens then? Well, the investors who want to participate in these deals will raise money by selling something else. Specifically, they're going to have to sell some winners. Which brings me to the elephant in the room. Brings me to NVIDIA. This company just had a very successful Computex festival in Taiwan with CEO Jensen Huang at the top of his game, talking about how his Vera Rubin chips are so fantastic and they have broad acceptance already. It was a very compelling story, and you know I remain a believer in NVIDIA. But when I look at the stock the big six need to sell, I'm betting most of the buyers will also own the stock of NVIDIA. If you love the data center story, right, you love NVIDIA, it's at the heart of it. Jensen's sticking by his mantra, companies that buy his wares will make money with them. Of course, his wares have to be put in these gigantic warehouses full of servers, and they need a lot of power and a lot of money. But the whole thing could take years. It's a huge build-out. So the most natural source of funds for these deals isn't a Chevron or a JP Morgan or a Walmart or a Lilly or maybe even an Apple. Sellers will most likely hit Microsoft and Amazon, anticipating deals where they might be able to buy the stock back. And once again, I hope they don't try to raise that money. I really wish they could just come out and say they won't, but that's a tough thing to do. Really, though, the buyers will raise money by selling NVIDIA. I am deeply concerned that it'll become known as a market donor, a source of funds for those who want to buy these new companies and don't have the capital to do so. I hope NVIDIA gets a chance to buy back so much stock that it'll be great. But you know what? It's going to be a little difficult right now. That's why I believe NVIDIA stock was down so hideously today, down $8, 3.62%. It's just too easy to sell. Of course, this could be just the beginning, and we now are starting to see some software stocks roll over. We saw a lot of semiconductors roll over this very evening, and some cybersecurity. All got clubbed. We're going to see some other semis sold tomorrow. Big gains there, easy to take. Right now, NVIDIA is looking like the biggest piggy bank in the world. And while it's not going to be emptied, of course, it does have $5.2 trillion of other people's money as its market cap. You got to expect some withdrawals, even as I think the story is excellent. We own NVIDIA for the travel trust. I have total faith in AI as the fourth industrial revolution. I have total faith in Jensen Huang. I'll try to own it through this phalanx of deals, but I have no illusions. It's going to be a tough time for shareholders. Here's the bottom line. Once we get through this period and we see that the buyers of NVIDIA wares are making fortunes, we're hope-free. That will happen, or these companies wouldn't be spending all that money in the first place. Until then, though, it's a battlefield. And you better go don your armor, because you just might need it.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.